Welcome back, you lovely bunch. So, soon after finishing this episode, like we ended with, Purple's got a surprise for me. And explain again, just for those who did miss it.
Oh yes, we've got Wellingborough's oldest village, which is called Finedon, and it is ironstone central. So there's quarries, dismantled railways, half dismantled railways, and a whole load of tunnels. So it should be pretty good. May even have a surprise for you if we can get near it. So yeah, it should be good. Loving it.
Can you tell I'm excited? So I'm feeling like Purple when he came over to Bletchley. So this is going to be a cracker of an episode. So enjoy it. And welcome again to Down the Line. So a short walk already from the station, and if you remember me saying in the station episode, I talked about the roundhouses. Now this is the 1872 structure that is still existing, and I have to say, you can just tell the scale of the operation that used to happen here. It seems absolutely fantastic. I mean, all that's around me otherwise is construction work, lorries and a new road, which doesn't really sit well because they've lost a lot here, which is a real shame. But to see structures like that already is what you want, and already, like I said, we're going to see a lot more. So that is the tip of the iceberg. Freight train! Well, that was good timing, wasn't it?
Yeah. That there, I'm afraid, is the 1868 built shed, which this year has been completely demolished. They first uncovered the round turntable, so I think it actually demolished in the 70s. And what they've done is they just put a big concrete base over it. And then, of course, when they've been digging it out, they've now had PJ Murphy literally digging at it. So they've revealed the whole turntable. And I have given Stephen some footage from the drone, which he's more than welcome to use. But the whole scale of this operation and all the tunnels that were underneath the place, it's a big part of Wellingborough that is lost. And with all the residents around here, they really don't like what's gone on there. And this is all in aid of just building a few more houses for our council to claim their £140 in tax every month. So yeah, money destroying our history once again, isn't it? This is Nilsson's Road. And Nilsson's Road is named after Nilsson sidings because Walter Nilsson was a big ironstone pioneer in the area. So he actually had his ironstone carts down on the bottom of this one. But also, we also have Wellingborough wagon repairs where my grandfather worked, just down this road. Now it is a dead end. I could probably send you a few photos of what I found down there. But at the minute it's Univar and Vecca Recycling that basically destroyed everything except for one shed, which is owned by a company, and he's uncovered the working pit for the wagon repairs, which is quite cool. I'll send you the photo, Steve. But yeah, Nilsson's Road, Nilsson siding. Are we live? So yeah, as you notice, mate, I kind of know everyone in Wellingborough and everyone bloody knows me. Lived there all my life, it's quite refreshing. But yeah, this is Nilsson sidings. We are going to go down the bottom to where you've got the Finedon footpath, which goes along with the Eyes Valley. And then it's a good train spotting spot, especially the slips. If you go onto a map and type in Harrowden Junction, and the first thing that will come up is the tourist attraction for train spotters, the slips. So yeah, I think we should head down that way, and I can show you the greatness the Eyes has to offer.
So now, with the industrial estate all walked through now, Purple's told me this is where the fun begins. Oh yes.
Oh yes, this is where we meet back up with the railway line. We go past the old Finedon sidings, which is the home of the Koch, should you ever know, and also the home of Callybanks, where we can go up and explore the dismantled railway. So the Eyes Valley is a treat for all, I swear. I came over here in a hot air balloon as well.
Well, let the adventure continue. I'm extremely excited about this bit. Stood on a very interesting bridge, and Purple was telling me this is the sidings just before you get to Nielsen's sidings, and down on the ground you said this is metre long narrow gauge.
It's a metre gauge, yeah. I mean, you have a look. It is. I'm sure it's narrow gauge, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, this one's narrow gauge for the ironstone carts to come down out of Finedon and Callybanks, which we'll get to in a minute. And of course from here they'd all enter these sidings that were all here, which of course is part of the cotch, and I had no idea what it was until one of the viewers come through and told me, which then boosted me channel outwards and me learning all about our history. So it all started from here. But what we'll do is we'll go out to the road, because where the road is they never actually took up the rails, they just covered them over with concrete, so there's a bit of a lump, and then we'll quickly go into the field and we'll start Callybanks Dismantled Railway, which you are gonna love. You're gonna love it.
Plenty more to see. Love it. So shorting on from the walk just over on that bridge, we've now come to a bit of a bump in the road, and the reason being, like we said, we mentioned that the rails had been built over completely. Now this is where it was, and Purple was telling me that there's a dead tree thing over there. That would have been where the lines...
Yeah, would have started Callybanks and the incline up to the Finedon hills and quarries.
So that's there, and then if I pan around, you've got the gap here, and then you've got another gap just between the bigger tree and the smaller bush type tree there, and that's where we were stood on the bridge. So it would have been continuously over here, and to be fair to any Tom, Dick and Harry just casually going over this, you would never know what's under there, but if you dig, there's railway lines.
And look, already we are finding ironstone. I mean, look at the colours in there and the red. So this is more than likely hit a certain temperature that's made it kind of get to that reddy colour. But here you've got the oxygenisation where it's starting to go a bit rusty, look, and that green kind of mould. But look at the layers in there. And that has got some big weight. You can feel that, Stephen.
That has, to be fair.
It's got some good iron in there, mate. Beautiful stuff.
Shortly on from that lovely lump of ironstone, we've already come across old sleepers, and Purple's just told me this is the railway embankment up here. So I'm just going to walk up now and see what's up there, because I've caught my eye on a few, well, I say a few railway sleepers, my God, let me just pan over here because this is excellent. Look at that, that's what it's here for. A bit of fun on the way. But look at that, is so beautifully preserved. Like I said, Purple said he would consider this more disused than dismantled, but as you can see, they're so, what's the word? Pristine, that's the word. They're so pristine.
Except from not having the rails, this is basically a disused railway. Now, dismantled means there's nothing left of it. So disused means there's stuff still there. So only leaves the rails going back down. You could probably have like a little heritage railway run up and down here or something. That'd be something for the future.
Business idea maybe? Yeah, not too far from Finedon now, but like I said, there's plenty more still to see. So the adventuring is just getting better and better now, and we've come across a drainage tunnel which leads on to Buccleugh's Quarry. I don't know why I've got Buccleuch in my head, but nonetheless, we've got our lights and we're going to go inside, so you can see that as well. In terms of when you look around here, you can just see the veins of the ironstone. Now, that is exactly the purpose of why they were digging here. And to actually come down here, as you know, scary it may seem when you first go in, it's part of history, and seeing things like this is why I'm here, and this is absolutely fantastic. And I'm glad I've got the camera and a light, thanks to Purple, for you guys to see as well. Oh, this gets better and better, doesn't it?
Underground, overground, wombling free. So this is the concrete crusher. So as you know, we've got a railway down the bottom here, but there was another railway at the top, and that used to go round to Quarry as well, the top end of it. So when they got the ironstone, they'd bring it along to this crusher here, and there would be a big mechanism, big grinding bit that would take the ironstone from big pieces into small pieces, brought down a conveyor belt, and then loaded onto the trucks to be taken down the hill. And yeah, the concrete crusher. Oh, what's left of it anyway. But you notice the rail in there, look. There's a proper railhead there, look. It's awesome. But if we have a look behind you, behind one of these concrete bits is what we call, ouch, the door to nowhere.
Nature.
And you'll like this. My son laughed so hard when he saw it. The door to nowhere, still standing. Don't ask me what it's actually for, because we don't know.
That is
I know. It's just a strange door in the middle of nowhere.
So now we've come out of that drainage tunnel, we ventured further down, and this is the entrance to the Wellingborough mine, which happens to have been the UK's first electrified mine. And if I then turn around here, just around about there, you can see that is the entrance to Wellingborough mine, which then went out into an open cast mine, and it's all been bricked up. Funnily enough, the bricks that they've used for some of it are London bricks, which you would have seen at Stuartby. So just to see all of this, it's, you know, it all ties in. Actually, I didn't expect to see London bricks here from, well, it would have been Stuartby, and to see it is quite surreal, to be honest.
Actually,
you could just see
Marston. That looks like Marston. Marston Vale.
And there's Marston bricks as well. So there's
Marston.
LBC, Marston bricks, Marston Vale.
Oh wow.
It all ties in, and I wasn't expecting to see them, like I said, but that's fantastic. All caved in now, of course. There's Purple time they've taken all the beams and sort of holding structures out, so, and whatever that is. So now comes the interesting bit. We're at an entrance to a mine. I'm going to go have a look at the entrance. So, lights at the ready, and in we go. Right, so now we are in Glebe Mine. Obviously, I'm not going to show you the entrance into this place, but this is what we come here for. And, you know, this is a lot more of an expansive space than what you had at the drainage tunnel. But we're just going to use these lights and pan across just so you can see more of what we've got. So, you've got the pool of water, which is the water floor. As you can see at the back, there's been a cave in, and the beam at the back is more bent than the others, which would suggest the rest of that will go at some point. Now, it's just, for me to see this for the first time, is quite extraordinary. I've never been into a mine before, and the work that must have gone on here, like I said, to extract the ironstone. And we'll just pan upwards so we can see the beams there, and also you've got the veins of the ironstone, which I mentioned back in the drainage tunnel is what they were here for, and also as well there's a bit of narrow gauge railway to help hold it up, which is rather quite fantastic. And like I said, this is what we're here for, and I hope the lighting has got as much of that as possible, but I just wanted to show you this. This is absolutely spectacular. What a surprise from Purple here. And thank you very, very much for this. This is, do you know what, like I said, I enjoyed Stuartby, I enjoyed Bletchley, but I think because I've done them before, like I said, the excitement was more with Purple, whereas for me today, I'm blown away by what I've seen. This is absolutely fantastic.
I'm just glad I can return the favour, mate.
So welcome to the mine.
It's awkward, isn't it?
Oh, gross, mate.
Make that zombie noise as you're crawling out of it. Epic.
What a time in a mine.
Brilliant.
Right, and on that note, what an ending that was. An incredible surprise, but unfortunately it is the end of the video. But to round off what we've done Cali Banks, we've walked along the Disused Railway, we've done Finedon Pocket Park, we've done Walter Nielsen's Quarry and Glebe Mine. So it's brilliant. You know, I never, to be fair, when I knew I was coming here, did I think it would turn out to be like this? No, I absolutely didn't. But I'm going to disturb Purple to say a huge thank you to you.
You're right, mate.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely brilliant.
Like I said, you've come to my area. It was only fair that I came here, and I'm definitely coming back.
Yeah. Oh, there's plenty more to see, bud. Plenty more. I just want to cover that over so at a first glance people won't realise what it is.
Yeah, you don't want to advertise these things too much, just because you get the odd.
Dangerous.
It's dangerous. You get the odd idiot, but it's better safe than sorry at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
But nonetheless, so in a day that's done, we have done, well, I have done 3 videos, 2 featuring Purple, and I will remember this for a very long time. The legend, the man, the Purple. But nonetheless,
Been an honour, mate.
we will see you, well, we'll get our heads together again, think of something else to do, maybe somewhere around here, if he knows, anything. But it's been fantastic all the same, and I will see you, Purple will see you, as we go down the line.